24 years, I feel like I can finally say I've got a makeup routine that I am literally obsessed with. So let's do a full face of my go-to makeup. It's genuinely become my new hobby. First thing you need to start off with is skincare. If you do not have a good skincare base, it ain't gonna work, okay? Your skin needs to be hydrated. So first off, I'm gonna go with my Glow Recipe Toner. I am actually running out of this, if you can't tell. This is probably gonna be my last bit of use of it. If you want hydration, I genuinely cannot recommend Glow Recipe enough. It is just so good. If you think I'm getting online with no eyebrows on whatsoever, you got nothing coming. Sis, I overplucked them as a kid. I regret it to this day. While I'm normally doing my skincare, I do normally do my brows just to let it set. But I actually have been loving at the minute this SIA. Excuse me, can you shut up? This brand, insane. The lip liners, the lip gloss, I'm in love with it. What I normally do after is I go in with my serum. So this serum I'm using, I'm obsessed with this one at the minute. It is the Glow Recipe Shock Prickly Pear Peptide Mucin serum. I don't know, I'm just seeing pear serum to be honest with you, but this just leaves my skin so dewy. And then what I like to do, because normally I've just gelled my eyebrows, I actually just wipe off the remainder like this, kind of clean it up a little bit so that it doesn't affect my makeup when I put it on. It's just a lazy girl method that I've picked up, and honestly, I'm here for it. And for moisturiser, I've been obsessed at the minute with the Chloe Mana one. This is just, it's actually snail mucus, I'm pretty sure, which is a bit cringe, I'm not gonna lie, that the thought of, anyway, it is unreal though, like genuinely, this product leaves my skin so smooth, so silky. Right, we've had to switch to the old school camera, which I'm not that best pleased about because, I just feel like my Canon it doesn't have that wide angle that this one does, but she is dead, unfortunately, so camera swap, hey. Right, what was I on last? We moisturised. Now it's time for the face. I always use my e.l.f. skin tint. To be fair, actually, started using some foundation since coming back from holiday, which I absolutely love, the L'Oreal True Match one, but the colour, it's just not matching anymore. But yeah, this is normally my go-to, to be fair, especially in summer. I haven't been loving her as much as what I normally do, but I feel like it's good to try different products out. But anyway, I always just lather this on. I know it's a skin tint, but I do feel like it just gives that perfect coverage. Like, I can tell I've got something on my face, but not too much. Be warned, we're going to switch from topic to topic in this because I can't talk about the same thing for a certain amount of time. It gets annoying, it gets boring. Foundation brush, I always use my Huda Beauty one. I always go in with a brush, go in with my beauty sponge after. I just feel like it genuinely gets the most coverage and like doesn't waste your product. Also, if you wanted to do this routine but you've got a few blemishes, like right now I'm looking at myself and I actually don't have any at the minute, touch wood, but if you do, don't panic, let me put you on the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I get mine in Cafe Au Lait, basically just like this mousse sort of form, and you just pop it on the spot and then do foundation after. Game changer. Onto contour now. I actually use Primark. Do not judge the cheaper brands. Genuinely, I have found some of the best products from B&M, Primark, the cheaper brands. This is the moisturising foundation and contour stick in the shade Chai. I think obviously is meant to be a foundation stick. I just love it. Like, it's so creamy. And I just feel like it goes a very long way. I also feel like it's got like a bit of an orange undertone because I hate like an ashy undertone. It just makes me look mucky. Like, it makes me look like I've just rolled around in dirt and it's no like actual bronze to my face, whereas this has a bit more of an orange undertone, which I do tend to get when I go in the sun anyway. So I'm aware my makeup is looking very like all over the place at the minute. I don't know what is going on here. I'm not very careful when it comes to blending out, probably more than what I should be. I probably should be more. I'm just gonna shut up. Moving swiftly on. For blush, I really want to do like a toasted blush today, and I've been obsessed with the toasted... Why have I developed a lisp? I've been obsessed with the Toasted Teddy by Rhode. This is just so nice. Also gonna add a little bit of this Huda Beauty. I'm pretty sure this is Watermelon Pop, just to do like a little ombre. So I'm gonna put the dark shade at the top. We might have gone a little bit OTT with that. I'm also gonna pop the littlest dot just on the end here. I like ombre the blush. I switch my blush up every single day. Like, every single day is a different blush, so I genuinely don't know what I'm using or doing half the time. This looks pretty. And I also just kind of like wish and pray that my concoctions work together, because half the time I'm just winging it. Also, when I do my blush, I never bring it past here, like the middle of my eye. I feel like it just does not look right on me. Why is this camera about to die as well? Because this one started flashing too. Swiftly moving on, because I'm in a tiny bit of a rush now. I'm going to go in with the MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. I don't use this one that often, but again, I have the biggest pot ever of concealer, so I genuinely just alternate all the time. I always do a dot in my inner part. I do the tiniest bit here because I don't want to disrupt that blush. And then at the minute, I have been enjoying swooping down like that. I actually got that from one of Jordan Lipstone's videos. Also get yourself a concealer brush. This is a Huda Beauty one, obsessed with it. I just feel like this is like the perfect way to tidy up your makeup without making it look too cutthroat. Like it, but it doesn't. Does that make sense? I like to do my concealer after my blush because I sometimes go a bit too OTT with the blush. I don't know when to stop, I can't say no, and I just carry on. But I know a lot of other people do concealer then blush, which I do feel like is probably the normal way. Once I've done that, I take my same blush brush and I just dab it a couple of times with whatever products I've got left over, just to bring whatever I have like taken away back. You know, this is why I just didn't take up the teacher role. Why am I describing words so bad? For powder, I'm going to take my MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Pressed Powder. If I'm not using this, I'm normally using my Huda Beauty one. And I always go in with my puff pad. Oh my lord, Beauty Puff. Puffer. I always go in with one of these. This is also from Huda Beauty, but I used to call it a Trigwell because I know that's, I'm pretty sure they're who started it, but it's not called a Trigwell, okay? My everyday look, so I'm going to try use this one a little bit more. And then use my Huda Beauty more for nights out because like I trust my Huda Beauty ride or die kind of vibes. Oh my god, I haven't even done my eyebrows. No wonder I don't like how I look. I was thinking I looked a bit funny. I missed the most important step. I always do eyebrows after foundation. Putting these on the NYX brow pencil. This is literally insane. I use the shade Ash Brown. I never understood watching YouTubers growing up why they would come off camera doing their eyebrows. I understand it. There is so much stress doing it on camera. But ever since I started getting brow lamination, who I go to Frontier Official, by the way, in Manchester, the camera died again. I've switched cameras again. Like, I'm sorry this angle keeps going, but we're almost done, to be fair. It literally just cut out on me mid-film and I was like, I've never actually had a camera die on me, so to have two in the space of one video, I think that's a record. Moving on to bronzer, I always use my Sigma bronzer. This is the matte bronzer in the shade medium. I've been obsessed with this. If you watch any of my TikToks, you'll see I just always pick this up. Love it. I really do like the Too Faced one, but I hate the fact that I can never get into it, so we're just not going to talk about that. But I really don't like the extremely sharp lines because that's when I think it looks extremely fake. I mean, it's fake anyway, but a little bit on my nose. I always just bring it down the sides. I also do it on my eyelids. One, because my eyelids get sweaty, so I need the extra powder, and two, because I just feel like it gives that more bronze look. For blush, I'm going to use my Glow Up blush from MCO Beauty. Like I said, blush changes every single day. If you are a true OG, then you'll know I've always been obsessed with the Milano blushes. Like, I have so many of these. I love these ones so much. But for the colour choice today, I'm going to go with my MCO Beauty one. This one is also stunning. Oh, all my brushes as well are P. Louise, Huda Beauty. We've got some Sigma, and that's a Unicorn Cosmetics one, but honestly, I've had this years. I'm going to go into lips because I can't look at myself anymore with no lips. It's driving me insane a little bit. So I'm going to use the P. Louise one in Rocky Road. I love this lip liner. And I always like to blend it out with my finger. Then I'm going to do a slight brown mascara today. I am feeling this one. This one is the Rimmel London one in Spice Chestnut. So I just do the tiny little... Like, I don't even do a full eyeliner, I just do the tiniest little wing here. Literally just like that. Like, I don't even know if you can see. It is so subtle. And then, obviously, we're going to go in with a brown mascara. This is also the Thrill Seeker Rimmel London one in the shade Cappuccino. Also love this. I just feel like a brown mascara on a casual day is unreal. You know when I went to Thailand I went for what, like almost 4 weeks? I didn't take a brown mascara. I was so annoyed. I didn't actually do that on purpose. It was because I was just so used to taking my brown ones. But yeah, I didn't take a single black one. How annoying. My beauty spots, I always go in with Freckly by Pink Honey. And I just go over where I've already got. Lip gloss, I'm going to use the... I'm just a Thrill Seeker fan at this point because why am I going in with the Rimmel London Thrill Seeker again? But this just for an everyday gloss is perfect because I don't want to waste my really expensive glosses and I still want it to look cute. This is the one. Oh, I've just realised I forgot to setting spray. I hate setting spray after I've done my mascara because it tends to go everywhere, but I'm going to go in my MCO Beauty one. This is the finished makeup. I honestly think, like, I just feel like this is the perfect subtle makeup, perfect everyday. I trust every single product, like, I just love it. I just love it. Hands down, I stand by every single one of these products, like, love them. I trust them a lot. a hella lot. Right, I'm gonna go start packing my room because I have a walk-in wardrobe to pack and I move soon and haven't sorted any of it. So I hope you've enjoyed my makeup tutorial and the products that I use. And well done to me again for sticking around for YouTube video number 2. Kinda proud.